Carbon monoxide. It is colorless, odorless, and can be deadly. And this morning, it sent 4 people to the hospital. It happened at a home at the corner of North Gladstone Boulevard at Windsor Avenue. This is near the Museum of Kansas City. When crews arrived, they found 1 person unconscious and 6 people were in the house at the time. 4 were taken to the hospital. 1 of them is in critical condition. With cold temperatures continuing for the rest of the week, many people are just trying to stay warm. So tonight, the Kansas City Fire Department is sounding the alarm on how one of these can keep you safe. KCTV5's Chandler Watkins reports.
We want to make sure people stay warm and have those abilities to stay warm, but we also want to make sure they do it safely.
4 Kansas City residents were hospitalized after high levels of carbon monoxide were detected in their home. Using one of its carbon monoxide detectors, KCFD registered the levels at 650 parts per million. To put that into perspective, an acceptable level with a furnace in a home is up to 15 parts per million. KCFD suspects it was a faulty furnace. Battalion Chief Nolan says the home didn't have carbon monoxide detectors.
I would definitely say invest in carbon monoxide detector. Put them on each floor of your home, near sleeping quarters. You want to check those batteries just like a smoke detector. Check to make sure they work every month. If you're going to use a generator to warm your home, make sure it's away from your house, well vented.
Another tip, making sure your furnace or chimney flue is venting properly.
If you do notice that you're having symptoms such as dizziness, nausea, headache, and aren't feeling right, call 911 and have us come check it out.
Here at 2400 Troost, the Kansas City Health Department has carbon monoxide detectors available to residents. To register for one, you can call the number or send an email to the address on your screen. Reporting in Kansas City, Chandler Watkins, KCTV 5 News.